Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got to put these steam ports in. I went to put water in it. I feel good. I feel good about it. I feel good about it. I went to put water in it, and water's just started pouring. I mean, just started pouring, and I'm like, man, what in the world? What in the world is going on? And so, I mean, it was just crazy. I mean, just crazy. And I'm like, what in the world? Where's this? And I was like, where's this water coming from? I was actually kind of freaking out. And then I got to looking, and I said, you big dummy. I was like, you big dummy. I forgot to put the water ports. The water ports in. So that's what I'm doing now. So I was going to go ahead and I was going to try to start it, and I was going to try to start it, and I said, well, I'm going to put some water in it. I feel good about it. And probably not doing shit. Hold on a second. I have now hang tight. We'll be right back. Like I said, I gotta put these steam ports in, and oh, we about to do it. We about to figure it out. We about to, not much any working on Heinz 57. All right, so let me catch up right quick. So I gotta put these, y'all see that? That scared me. Y'all see that? Working on that today. All right, so I went to put water in it, and right there, y'all see that right there? Water was coming out of them ports. And water was coming out of them ports. And I forgot to put these in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these in the back, block it off. And then I'm gonna put the ones in the front, and I'm gonna put a bolt in the hole, and then I'm gonna take off the belt for the drive belt, because I don't want it spinning. I just don't want it spinning. And I want to see if it cranks up. I want to see if this pig fires up. I want to see if it fires up. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. I know y'all want to see it. So, like I said, it's just been a minute. And like I said, when I went to put water in it, so I went and robbed these off of another engine that I got down there in the storage building. Because I'll show you. I'll show you here in a second. Hold on. So the steam port stuff that came off of this engine, I have it, but it won't fit without pulling the intake off. So I went down there and I had a 5.3, and a 5.3, the back ports is just plugged off. You only need the steam ports on the front. So I'm gonna block the ones off on the back, and then I'm gonna take the ones from the 5.3 and put on the front, and then I'm gonna put a bolt. I'm just gonna clamp. I'm just gonna clamp the hose, and then I'm gonna unhook the drive belt so the water pump don't turn, and we're gonna see if this thing. We're gonna see if she cranks. So this is what I did today. I undid all the wiring for the terminator system. I checked everything. I just went back through every single thing. And I checked the starter. The starter was good, so I don't know why the starter did what it did yesterday, but it did. Like I said, this is the steam lines. I know that thing's going to sound down. Yeah, so hold on, let's see, check it. We all want to see it fire up. Oh yeah, I know that thing's going to sound like a damn beast. You can hear the compression just. Oh yeah, so classic car. So this is the steam port off of the 5.3. And here's the steam port off of the 6.0, the LQ9, and I can't get it underneath that intake. So the 5.3, I'm just gonna stick it up here, block off the front, put a bolt in that hole right there so the water don't puke out. But it's not gonna puke out anyway because I'm gonna turn off the water pump, and then we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit the lick, and we're gonna see what it does. I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling today. I really do. I watched some videos last night. I seen some other guys. They were having problems. They were having issues. I seen the issues that they were having, and whatnot, and they, like I said, they was having problems. I seen what they were having, same problems I was having. Then I seen how they corrected their problem. So I took all that information that I'm running a bolt in this hose, just so no water will pop out. And what's up, Anonymous? And like I said, I'm going to order a nice steam system. For this thing. Went right in, boys and girls. Woo! Man, I hope I don't jinx it. All right, so I'm gonna take the drive belt off because I don't want the water pump turning. Because I called the engine builder. So here's the box. Started building today. Now everything's leaning, but this is gonna be the air box for the air filter, and then these pieces here are gonna weld together, come out of this side. We're gonna reroute this. We're gonna put 1.5-inch aluminum pipe. We're gonna run aluminum pipe right down through here, and then we're gonna run a radiator hose. So all these fittings here, we cut these today. We'll TIG all these together to run out of here into the side of the box right there. And then we're gonna run out of the box down to that right there for the fresh air. So, plus I don't want the water pump running, because if the water pump runs, then let me put these hoses on here just let me put them on there for a second. Just in case some water peeps out. Nerve-wracking. Fire extinguisher. Let me go get a fire extinguisher. I'm telling you, I feel good today. I feel good today. All right. Got a fire extinguisher. All right, so here we go. So, boy, I'm nervous as a damn cat on a tin roof during a damn hurricane. All right, so I did call the engine builder today, and I talked to them. I asked them about the cam profile and all this other stuff. I got all that stuff. They told me it was like 330 something, 700 or something. I don't know. I got it wrote down, but that's nevertheless near here or there. I got shit everywhere. I got everything. I run a ground wire straight from the battery to the terminator. I run a hot wire straight from the battery to the terminator. Let's see. The battery's fully charged. Let's see what it is. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're at 75% on the battery. All right. Man, we got to get some people up in here, man. We got to get some people cheering. We're about to do this thing. We're about to do this thing like a chicken wing. Let's go. All right. So here we go. Y'all ready? Everybody, man, we down to 8 people. I ain't doing shit till we get some more people in here. I ain't doing nothing. You better share it with your friends. You better do something. Come on, man, we got to get these numbers up. All right, here we go. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we about to see what's fixing to happen. All right. Woo! All right, boys and girls. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Here we go. Got my C10 hat on. All right. Let's check the oil, make sure we got oil. Let's check to make sure we got oil. Hold on. Let's check. Let's check. Yep, we got oil. All right. Oh, yeah, I checked all the injectors. I checked the coil. I made sure everything was copacetic. I made sure everything was good. So here we go. We got fuel pressure. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Fuel pump was on. Okay, fuel pump's on. Handheld's on. Tune's on. Oh, no, hell no. Hold on. Let me turn the radio off. Don't want nothing. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on now. Give it to me. Come on, give it to me. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, Dot. I gotta put my phone down. You gonna make me work for it. I've worked for it all day yesterday, all last night, and all the day. Give me something, girl. Give me something. Look, you want me to talk sweet to you? You want me to rub on you? You want me to tell you that I like you? Hell, I'll even tell you I love you if you'll come on and fire up for me. Come on. Good, we got good people sitting here watching. I smell that fuel. Come on, girl. Don't be bashful. I know you got people watching. Come on. Fuel pump's on. She just ain't gonna give it to me. She just ain't gonna give it to me. She just ain't gonna give it to me. Just ain't gonna give it to me. I don't know, man. I've done everything I could do. I've done everything that I need to do. I've even asked nicely. Come on now. Give it to me. Give me some love. Give me something. Now you're gonna get me to the part where I'm gonna have to turn off the camera and I'm gonna have to get ugly and I'm gonna have to cuss you. Now don't make me cuss you. You're gonna make me say my prayers. Come on now. Come on, girl. Give it to me. Let's just check. Let's double check everything. Ah, Swanee. Let's double check. I felt so good too. I give up, man. I give up. I have no idea. None whatsoever. I have no idea. None whatsoever. I got good voltage, 14.9, duty cycle. My TPS is at 0. My timing's where it needs to be. My map's where it needs to be. I'm picking up RPM signal. My injectors are firing off. It's showing injectors are firing. I got fuel. Fuel pump's priming. I got fuel pressure. I got fuel pressure, 26.9 pounds per hour. I don't know, boys and girls. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going through the setup again to make sure it didn't. Make sure it didn't lose nothing. I don't know. Everything's still there. Y'all hang tight. I got an idea. Just hang tight. Everybody still with me? Just hang tight. She is flooded. 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 She's flooded like Noah. Let's let it set for a second. It's flooded. It's flooded. Now, why is it flooded? I don't know, but she's flooded. She's a flooded. Look here. She's a flooded. And I don't know why it's loading up. I don't know why it's loading up. I have no idea. We're going to let it set for just a second. We'll let it set for just a second. And, yeah, it's flooded. It's either the computer is spraying too much fuel. Yeah, it can be flooded. I guarantee you it's flooded. All right, let's let it sit for a second. Holly, you want out? Come on. Come on. I never... I ain't got to pull no plug. I can tell you, it's flooded. It is flooded. It's flooded. Look, see that? That come out of the O2 sensor because it's only got one O2 sensor. It's flooded. Hey, it's getting too much. See, it's only got one O2 sensor in it. Holly's system only runs one, so there's a hole on the other side. It's flooded, like crazy. Like, it, boy. Look. I told you it was flooded. God damn, I told you it was flooded. I say, man, I'm so happy I took a shot for you. Boy, I tell you what. Woo! Get you some of that, baby! That's what I'm talking about. It's about out of gas. I was looking. The gas is about out of gas. That's what I'm talking about. Shut the front door. Get your ass out of here. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know if it ever crank again. That son of a gun, it fired off like nobody's business. Yeah, she was flooded. Flooded. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't even have time to get underneath it to look. Turn the key again and see what happens. All right, let me turn this fan off. It's about out of gas. That's what I was doing. So when I walked around there to the back and I looked, I pulled the gas cap up and I looked and I could see it had about that much fuel in the bottom of the tank. So I had like I didn't even have a half a gallon of fuel and I put in there. So I kept watching the fuel pressure. Fuel pressure kept dropping when I was trying to crank it. All right. Hey man, let's don't ruin a good thing. Let's end on a happy note. Let me see if we got fuel. I ain't got no fuel. Oh yeah, see, look. Look. There ain't no fuel. Look. It run it out. See? So look, when you turn the key on, look, listen. No fuel pressure. I mean, it ain't got no fuel. I could tell when there towards the end it was getting choppy. It's running out of fuel. Daggone, that's a eating son of a gun, man. God daggone, she was eating. I mean, eating. We got fire in the hole, though. That's what she said. Girl, you better hang on. I'm finna come in. I gotta go get my beard trimmed, boys. I look like a damn billy goat. I zipped it up in my zipper right there. Hey, you don't know pain till you zip up in your zipper. You got to get a friend, a blindfold, and Quaalude to get that zipper back down. Sounds good. Man, hey, I appreciate every single one of you. I do. Look, it's still smoked up in here. Hey, Chicken Chong ain't got nothing on me, big dog. Man, I feel like, I feel good, man. I feel good. At least it cleaned up. Jesus Christ, it's loud. Lord have mercy, it's loud. I don't know how loud it was on y'all's end, but that son of a gun was loud on my end. I promise you. You know, I'm gonna go get some fuel tonight. I'm gonna go get some fuel tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lord have mercy. I ain't even gonna be worth a shit when I go to the gym tonight. I'm gonna be picking up everything, the table, the wall, the buildings. Yes, Scoot. Today was a success. It was. A little choppy in the beginning. Choppy hell. Sound like a damn Apache helicopter fitting to land up in here. I'm glad my people ain't here. Because if my people was here, they'd be screaming like, Daddy, what's going on? There's a helicopter landing. Daddy, there's a helicopter landing. Because right there's the house. Right there's the house right there. Right there. They'd be like, Daddy, there's something landing on the house. Smoking like an old school bean. Yeah. Hey, look. So they told me that cam was like 330 something, 700 or some shit. I wrote it down. And they said don't run nothing less than 93 octane, and it wouldn't hurt to throw a splash, a little bit of good in there, a little wet in there on top of it. They said don't put nothing in it less than 93 because it won't like it. No, the hell I know. Look, it just drank. Look, I mean, it didn't run that long. What's up, 301? It didn't run that long, but I mean, we tried to crank it yesterday and got fuel and stuff like that. And I asked about changing the oil. I got some oil ordered. I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow. I'm gonna change the oil in it because I'm sure, matter of fact, let's check that right now while we at it. While it's on my brain, let me check it. It's a little gassy. It's a little gassy. And here's something else. Another reason why it's so daggone loud is the headers ain't seating like they need to seat. And the problem is that these heads have O-rings in them. And those, you can see where it's, I'm gonna show you the good and the bad and the ugly. You can see right there where it was flooded? See that? It was blowing it out around that ring right there on those headers. So you might have to get some different headers because those heads have O-rings, so you don't run gaskets. Yeah, look right here. You can see on here, look. See that right there? There's the O-ring. There's the O-ring right there. And I knew I didn't like the way that looked when I started. But, I tightened it up as much as I could tighten it. But it looks like to me he's going to have to get different headers with a wider flange because that right there ain't going to work. Because that's where a lot of noise was coming through around that exhaust. Boy, I'm happier than a pig eating shit. That's for sure. It's flooded. It's flooded. Because I was told it had 60-pound injectors in it, and it actually had 43-pound injectors. So, and I was told it had a 24 eluctor ring, but it had a 58. So the timing was off, the injectors was off, everything was off. So that's why it was popping back yesterday, because it acted like it was out of time. Or take the headers to your machine shop. No, that's... Taking the headers to the shop ain't gonna do nothing. The flange is not, look, the flange is smaller than the O-ring. So these heads here, you don't run gaskets. They have O-rings. That flange is smaller than the O-ring, so it's not sealing. So that's what I'm saying. So it has, these heads don't run. I'm gonna have to push this thing outside and wash it. But these heads don't run gaskets. They have O-rings. See the O-ring? So the O-ring, they got high temp O-rings that seat on the flange. So the flange is smaller than the O-ring, so therefore this flange needs to be out here. It needs to be a bigger flange. So that's the headers he ordered because he said he likes running those headers, but he liked that company because he's run them before, but we're just going to have to get a different set of here. What are you trying to do to my friend? Go with LSS10. Go with LSS10 headers. So are you saying get some headers that are for a S10 that for an LS? Is that what you're telling me, Chris? Is that what you're saying? If that's what you're saying, I'm about to write it down. I'm about to write it down. Is it your gasket is it gasket you're trying to show me again? I don't. LS, S10, headers. I wrote it down right there, big dog. No, Chris, I wasn't showing you a gasket. These headers don't have gaskets. With these heads from TKM, you don't run gaskets. They have O-rings. They machine O-rings into the head. This is a TKM performance engine. The O-rings is your gasket. There is no, you don't run an exhaust gasket. You can't run it. So when he ordered these headers on the intake. Let me look. This is the exhaust. This is the exhaust flange. This is the headers. That is the O-ring for the headers. The intake is up here. There's the intake up there. It's still smoked up in here, like Chicken Chong movie. Chicken Chong. Man, I want to know what engine you're running. I'm not a fan of that. I get it though I'm not a fan of that. I get it though when you're building super high heat. I want to know what engine you're running. It is actually a 6. What head are you working with? They're TKM performance heads. They have 2.2 intake valves. I don't know. It's their engine package. I don't know. It's their heads. I watched them. They took a block of aluminum and machined their own heads. So it's their head. So, what engine are you running? It's actually based off a 6.0. But I mean, it's not a 6.0. It's based off a 6.0. It's all TKM performance. Estimated around 950 horsepower on engine. Let me catch up on these. Let me check up on these messages. I was going to ask if it's getting too much. Flooded. Handyman. Rooster cows. Let's see. Can you start it? Yeah, we started it earlier. I'm not a fan of this. Can you start it? Yeah, we started it early. It's out of gas now. It drank every bit of that little bit of gas I put in it. So I had to go get some more. She's thirsty. I mean, I only put like a gallon of gas in it yesterday. And the programming stuff that I got was inaccurate. So it was actually dumping fuel. But that's okay, we got it fixed now. So I'm going to just online, you having trouble. No, not no more. We got this puppy whipped. We had trouble yesterday, and we had trouble earlier, but we got it figured out. She was thirsty. Yeah, she was thirsty, like thirsty, like, what is it? Thirsty Tuesday? Thirsty Thursday? Thirsty, yeah. That standalone you're running, no, it's a Terminator X Max system. No, Terminator X. Thirsty Thursday. But today's Friday. Friday. Boys and girls, I tell you what. All right, so this is just sitting here. Made some little brackets like I put them here. So going to tweak this a little bit. Like I said, all this tubing here is going to get TIG welded together. This right here it's in the way, right? You see where it's at right now? So that comes over and does like that. That's why I'm gonna move this, and I got some 1.5-inch pipe. I got some 1.5-inch aluminum radiator pipe. We're gonna run a straight piece of aluminum all the way across, make some tabs to grab it, to hold the upper radiator hose. It's gonna be right here, to run right here, and then it's gonna turn. It's gonna turn right here and then run a piece of rubber from here to there, you know, vice versa. But what I'm saying is this aluminum is gonna go in here, it's gonna TIG weld it, it's gonna run over and come through this hole right here. Then that air filter box will be right there. Then another 4-inch piece of pipe's gonna come out there, gonna run down through there, come out through here, and then we're building a fresh air box intake right there. So all the fresh air will be funneled into the bumper, through the tube, into the air box, a true, cool, fresh air. Like I say, this is just tacked up right now, just tacked. And then I'm going to set the fender on it. I'm gonna set the fender on it, get everything tweaked, make sure where it's at, but better not hit a pothole. Better not hit a puddle. Why? What's that gonna do? What's a puddle gonna do? So, what's coming down the road, that right there is gonna be the fresh air port. That's gonna pull all the fresh air, true ram air, into the bottom of the box. So, that'll be it. And then, and this box will be completely sealed, except it'll have some drip holes in the bottom just in case. But it's gonna be hard pressed for anything to come up in here, like water-wise. I mean, even if you was to spray a water hose up in there, it still ain't gonna run. Water don't run uphill. So that's that. There's the metal. I bought 2 pieces of this from Stock Car Steel over in Mooresville. And that's what I'm making this box out of, right over here. That's cool. So, so yeah, just done that. Made it. I don't even know where it's at now. Where was it? Made it out of cardboard first, and then used that. Actually, I was using this aluminum over here first. Here's all the intercooler pipe. And actually using these band clamps. Using these O-ring band clamps. And actually I bought this aluminum first. This is 1/8 inch. This was just a little bit too thick to work with in my roller. So I went with a little bit less than 1/16 of a gauge. So 16 gauge is 0.625, and this is just a little bit under. It's like 0.486 or something. It's a little less than 1/16. And this is 5051 aluminum. It's the same aluminum they use in NASCAR and building stuff. So it's more malleable, where you can actually do stuff with it. It's more pliable, right? So this part right here, you see this part right here is rolled. That inner piece is rolled. You see that bottom section? It's rolled. This part here is rolled. Did every bit of that on the roller. And let me show you something. Let me show you a little trick using aluminum. Pam. I'm not sponsored by Pam, but Pam, you need to come on and give Jay some money. Pam. You take Pam, spray your rollers, and it works really good when you're using aluminum. Also, you take this right here, spray your blade, right? And when you cut an aluminum on the saw, the Pam is not like PB Blaster or nothing like that. This right here is easy cleanup, right? And then you spray this on there, and then when you're cutting it, this is cheaper, and it actually works really good. When you cut an aluminum, it keeps the teeth cleaned. It might. Towel might work. I don't know. I use Pam on my metal table. Like right here, my table. I spray Pam on it and then take. Boys, I'm fixing to have to get off here. I got something I gotta do. You take, all right, and rub the Pam on here, all right? Somebody hit my daggone table. Rub the Pam on there, and then welding balls will go, they won't stick to the table, all right? Boys and girls, I really appreciate every single one of you. Those are seed oils. What's seed oil? Pam? I got some linseed oil. Yeah, I got some of that too. Right there. This works good too. Hey, I really appreciate every single one of you. Hey, look, I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. It's been an eventful last 2 days. I am very thankful. I am very thankful for all the messages, the text messages, the emails. I am ecstatic for the encouragement. I really am. This is a success. Now, we're going to have to get a little few things straightened out. I'm going to clean up and I'm going to get some fuel and we're going to fire this pig up again tomorrow. But I'm going to change the oil first. So I'm going to change the oil tomorrow. Change the oil, put some fresh oil in it. I'm going to get some VR1 oil, which has got zinc phosphate in it. Put that in there. And then I need to hook it up. So I need to get it through 2 heat cycles. So the engine builder, and I need to get some clamps. The engine builder said I need to go through 2 heat cycles, and it'll be good. So I need to get it up to temp, let it run, and then let it cool down, and then fire it up again, and let it warm again, and they said that would be enough, and that will seat everything. I think it sounds amazing. It's loud as sin, and that's what I'm gonna do, and get some fuel in it. Once I do that, and I get it where it's cleaned out, and it sounds a little bit better, right? And then go from there, and then I'm gonna send a video to the client, and he's probably gonna go good for breaking. Well, what the oil that's in it right now is Brian Anderson something. It's actually the oil is like green, and it's break-in oil, and it's good for 500 miles. But I told him that once it flooded a little bit, and I want to change the oil, and I need to change it because it's not good to have gas and oil mixed together because it just causes a bunch of problems, and I don't want to cause no problems. But it fired up good. It sounded good. They've had it cranked up before, but anyways, I'm very, 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 very happy today. Really am, and I really appreciate all the encouragement. I really do. Just put this out there. There's mods on here now. I got a few people that's the moderators, and I trust them to make the good decision of keeping the news feed clean. And I appreciate every single one of them. And the purpose of a moderator is this: to make sure there's no bots, there's no craziness going on, there's no disrespect going on, there's nothing like that going on in the news feed. That's their job. I entrust them with that. That's their job. If they can't do their job, then I will excuse them of their duties. But I don't think I'm going to have a problem with it. I really don't think I'm going to have issues with it. JJ, you ain't going to get booted. And I also told the mods that, if it's questionable, ask me, and I will, if I need to be the final decider to say yay or nay, then I'll do it. I really appreciate every single body on this channel. I really do. I love the support, the motivation. We almost up to 27,000 views. 27,000 followers, almost hit that 3,000 mark. There is a lot of stuff going on in the news feed. And the other night, there was like 400 and some people in there, and there's no way that I can keep up with every single one of you. I just can't and do what I got to do. But I do go back and read the comments. I really do, before I end the feed, because when you end the feed, there's no comments there. They're gone. So if you get put in timeout, if you're getting put timeout, don't take it offense. Don't get your panties in a wad. Don't get all upset. It's just because maybe they thought that you needed a timeout, you know. And that's what it's all about. This is about fellowship. This is about helping people out. This is about sharing everything that goes on in my life with y'all's life. That's about everybody y'all sharing with me. You know, everybody has to get along. Look, I don't care about politics. I don't care about religion. I don't care about any of that. That's not what this channel's about. Now, if you want to talk about something like that, call me. We'll talk about it all you want to. But on this platform, that's not what this is about. That's not what this is about. What this is about is the daily life of JG. In the shop, in the garden, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, doing that. I'm inviting you into my home, because this is my home. This is my shop. I am a LLC. I'm the real deal, Lucille. I mean, it's not one day I woke up and say, hey, I want to do this. This is my livelihood. This is what I pay. Not this. This is what I pay my bills with. This is what I support my family with. I've been doing this for a long, long, long time. And this is my livelihood. I come on live to share with you guys, to interact with other people. I'm here by myself all the time. I don't go anywhere. My house is right there. It's already dark 30. And again, this is my livelihood. I'm not on YouTube to make money. I'm not on YouTube to be sponsored by nobody. I'm on YouTube to interact with other people, to motivate them to do better today than they are tomorrow, to try to do better tomorrow. I'm here to help folks, people that gift me with stuff. It is very humbling. You don't have to send me nothing. And if you do, I promise you, I'm very humbled with a gesture. I really am. I really, really appreciate the super thanks. I really appreciate the people that are actually members of the channel. It just helps me do what I do, but I'm not on here soliciting for any kind of funds or anything like that. I'm not doing that. That's not what this channel's about. This channel's about just old country bumpkin from the sticks trying to make his way in this cruel life we call world. That's it. That's all it is. I love cars. I've been in cars my whole entire life. I've been doing this for 30-some years. Do I know it all? By no means. I learn every day. Every day is classroom. Every day is classroom. I promise you. If that was a small block or a big block, that bitch would already been running. We've been doing burnouts. I promise you. But it's an LS with a computer and all that stuff. And I did make the comment to Holly and said, I could get a $69 eBay harness and that something's going to be fired up already. Right? But it's finicky, just like my Phi-Tech on my 54 Bel Air Coupe out front. Phi-Tech is finicky. You can't even lay wires close to each other or the sun gun won't fire off. So this was a learning experience for me. Would I do another one? Absolutely, baby. Bring it on. Let's do it. I'm on like Donkey Kong, baby. Look. So it's like this. If it's got a beat to it, I can dance to it. If it's got hair on it, I can ride it. And if it's got wheels, I can drive it. So I appreciate it. Make her run for fun. Make her run for fun for what? What's up, Buchanan? 301, I wish you were closer. Hey, Buchanan, did you get my message? If you run across another 4-door and it's got all the interior in it, and if you don't call me and tell me so I can come get it, I'm going to disown you, Bubba. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. I wouldn't do that, big dog. But I do need some interior panels. So, all right, boys and girls. My oldest just texted me and he's like, hey, I'm ready. So I appreciate every single one of you. Remember what I said? This channel is all about peace, love, and chicken grease, baby. That's all it's about. You know, they ain't nobody in here with the big dong syndrome, you know. And if anybody says they know anything, I prove to you they're wrong. Man told me one time, if you're the smartest man in the room, you're in the wrong room. So I appreciate every single one of you, boy. I got a Suburban. Will it fit a 4-door? Buchanan, text me. Text me later, buddy. I appreciate every single one of you. Remember I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, that loose end drag.